Good morning, everybody. How you doing today? I don't even know what day it is today, Fritz. Wednesday? Thursday? Thursday. Right on. I'm with my buddy Fritz this morning. He called me the other day and said, "Hey, you want to go out fishing?" And we met each other out on the lake a couple of years ago. And we talk every time we see each other, but we never really fished together. So today was our day. And we had a pretty good day.
Very good day.
I mean, I got to stop and think. We were jigging walleyes. It's the reason we're doing this, we're back at the marina. That we didn't do it out there is because the wind's howling. That east wind's blowing pretty good, and we would have never had the audio out there to be able to do it. So we waited till we got back here at the marina. I don't know. We started right out catching walleyes. We were out around 1:30, and I got to think how many we caught today.
11, 12.
Probably
maybe.
5 or 6
Yeah.
apiece.
Yep.
And probably, I would think 3 or 4 of each of ours were keepers.
Keepers, yep.
You know, so I mean, we didn't keep any of them, but we probably had 6 or 7 keepers and a dozen fish. Not to mention a bunch of little perch. We did have a couple short eyes, really short. I was fishing that brown glow goby shiver minnow, and you had 2 different ones. You were fishing one of Carl Kapfer's.
Yeah.
It looks like a shiver minnow. It's just got a little more rounded head. You had 2 of them that were going pretty good. You had a black and gold one.
Yeah, black and silver, then the purple.
And then the purple.
Yep.
And that's all we did all morning. We both had blade rods with us. We didn't throw a blade. We started up on top, so we were just south of 130, up on top of the shelf, drifting off it with an east wind. And normally you would have been on the upwind side of it, farther east. But we had them up on top and after you dropped off and got away from the edge. We didn't do anything right on the drop off like I normally do, but we had them out there in that 21 to 23 feet when you got 300-400 yards off of the drop off, right where it comes and goes like this to this. Usually I'll get them in that swath right there, but we didn't today. We had them up on top in that 14 to 16 foot and down in 21 to 23. The first couple fish of the morning though were strange. They were all right here underneath, and Fritz and I were talking, and to me that typically means that I'm going to switch baits because they're not actively eating it. They were just curious and coming over and look at it, and they see the drop, and then they're like, "Oh, what's going on?" And it jigs up again, and it catches them. The first couple were like that, but after that, they were all eating it.
Right.
They'd have the whole bottom treble in their mouth, or they'd have the big single in the back, right up in the corner. I had 2 good bites that on the way down, you saw the line straighten out and go tight. And I don't know, I don't think we had anything that broke 20 inches today, but all our keepers were solid,
yes.
Chubby, 16, 17 inches, you know. So it was a nice morning, and I haven't been out in a couple days, so it made it even nicer. Update, I should have, the old boat is out of the water. You guys know I'm selling the motor, if you know anybody that's looking for a motor. And I got some other stuff I'll be taking off it this weekend and stripping it down. With any luck, the new boat will be here next week, so there'll be more to come on that, so stay tuned. But it was a great morning, a lot of fun. This is our first time fishing together, and it worked out great. It's nice when it's nice when you fish with somebody new, but it's nice when you get along and you really have an enjoyable morning, and we certainly did, and I can't thank you enough.
Yep.
My
Thank
friend.
you.
I can't thank you enough. And I think that'll do it for today. This is a quickie. Like I say, we couldn't do anything out there. The audio would have been terrible. All you would have heard was wind noise. So we'll call it a day. I'm not sure if I'm out tomorrow. This weekend, I may go up and traipse around the Salmon River. There are some fish in the river after all the rain and flooding. So I may go up there this weekend and traipse around in the morning a little bit. We'll see what tomorrow brings. I don't have any plans yet to be out. So who knows? It's early. And we'll go from there. But if I don't, I know Courtney's got a bunch of shorts she's been putting out every day. Some old footage that we had that they were making into some shorts. So if you see them, please check it out. We're closing in on 3,000 subscribers. I think this morning we were less than 25 away from hitting 3,000. So that's huge. Thank you, everybody. If you like what I do here every day, please subscribe. Show your support. It doesn't cost you a thing to hit the subscribe button, but it's great and it's priceless to me. So I think that's it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You know the deal as we go out.
Yes.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Keep
Keep your tip up.